Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Reading the Red this Wednesday morning, this last day of January. It's gone quick and slow and quick, January. But it's not too bad out there, although a little bit kind of overcast. Matthew chapter 25, and we begin this new chapter, which is a continuation of the other one, chapter 24, and we're looking at verse 1. And having Jesus given the consequences, insight into what the judgment is going to be like by way of the place that those who are not forgiven are going to go, now Jesus begins to talk about the people who are likely to get there. And he starts off this journey in verse 1 when he says these words: "Then the kingdom of heaven will be comparable to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the groom." So he's beginning to formulate, as it were, an analogy of insight for the people so that they can take hold of it by remembering a story. And often Jesus would talk in stories, parables, in order for them to glean and gain a greater understanding. We are more likely to remember a story, a parable, than we are to remember just some monologue of teaching. And here Jesus begins his story regarding these 10 virgins. And they're just ordinary 10 virgins. And he says they went out and they've got these lamps. Now, they were going to need a lamp because they were going to have to wait a while. And so that sense of having the right kind of resources with you while you're waiting a while is going to be very important. We don't know how long Jesus is going to be. There are many that try to encourage us to get anxious about the reality of it being today. And it could be today, I guess. But the reality of that is there are things that need to happen. So have those things happened? I don't think so. So I don't think it's going to be today. But there will be a day, and it may be a day just like today. But nevertheless, there's going to be a time of waiting, and we're going to need to have the right kind of resources with us to make sure that when that time comes, we are not caught unawares. So having given insight into the evil slave who is trying to get away with not doing what his master wants, now we're introduced to the virgins, the innocent of the virgins, who are willing to give themselves to God in every sense. But there's a problem coming. And these 10 virgins who take their lamps and their lamps oil are about to face an issue in the next verse. And you'll have to wait until tomorrow to find out what that issue is. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless us.